Let's see what's going on here. We've got Romain, we've got Ren knocking on heaven's door, jam in the Pavilion Gardens. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't take these parts out of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark to see. And I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
I'm going to say about Romain's guitar playing, like, Romain sings with his guitar, and when he's singing and then he plays, it's like a duet. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm singing now, I'm doing a guitar bit. It's just like, I'm singing with both my voices together. We're taking it in turns, and he just lets that guitar sing, and he really plays with his shoulders. You know, he really gets his shoulders into it. And I love that. And he's got such a nice voice, such like a smooth, clean vocal. But mate, when he plays guitar, it's like from the heart to the fingers, out the amp into your ears. It's a beautiful journey. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. Gotta say, Ren's hair's got very long.
Muppet these girls on the crowd. I can't shoot them anymore. This long black cloud is coming down. And I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Come on! Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven. Make some noise for next week.
What is the name of this guitarist? I felt for a moment the solo is going to end there, but I think he's actually going to get down and dirty a little more into it. This is, I really love it when you have guitarists with different styles and it kind of goes from guitarist to guitarist. And with Romain's songs, it's so like guitar orientated. You can have like 5 guitar solos in a song and it doesn't feel like too much. You know, like some songs, 1 guitar solo is too much. If it has no need, no use, it's just like, oh, this is kind of here for the sake of it. You know, I love a guitar solo. Don't get me wrong. But like sometimes they're not necessary. Then another song, you have 2 guitar solos, and it's like, oh, come on, that's excessive. But with Ren, like it's it just works so well, and it's the groove of it. You just get into it, and it's just this. It's such a jam, you know, with every single performance, every song. Just you jam it out, and everybody just knows like where to kind of sit in it and to bring their style across while keeping it all one cohesive sound. And this guitarist is bringing a really, really nice flavor to this. Play that note, Romain. Play that shit. Like, I love it. I love it. This is it. This is it. It's how you play it. And it's a beautiful demonstration here of what you can do with one note. You know what I mean? Just take one note, play it right. You can do a lot. That sounds great.
Take this badge off of me, 'cause I can't use it anymore, and it's getting too dark to see, and I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Sit down, knocking on heaven's door. Say, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, slow down, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah.
God damn. Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Did he sort of army crawl in there? He just like slid into the video, just like popped out like a little gopher. He put on some timber, isn't he? He's looking well. He's looking good, is Ren. That's good to see. And his voice is sounding... It's honestly though, like after everything he's been going through and all the treatment he's been having, like to actually like to see him really well like this, to see him singing, it's good, isn't it? Like it feels good, you know, to see him well. Like that's really, really nice. But mate, like just coming in here and like what's so great, I don't know, that there's just something about Romain and Ren together which is just magic. You know what I mean? It's like Tom York and Johnny Greenwood. It's like Freddie Mercury and Brian May. Robert Plant and Jimmy Page. There's something about the two of them. They musically belong together. You know what I mean? Like it's special. And Ren coming into a Romain track or vice versa, it just lifts. It just lifts into something else. both of them individually do incredible things, and you know, they both do kind of different things, you know, but like Ren's very much got his own kind of sound and direction he's gone in with his solo stuff, you know, and it's incredible. Yeah, like what he does with Romain as well it's like, it's incredible in a different way as well, in parallel. It's I don't know, they just bring the best out of each other, you know what I mean?
Slow down, knocking on heaven's door. Yes, I'm on his door. Yes, I'm knocking on heaven's door. Look da 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 da, and da 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 da. Mama, take these guns off of me, 'cause I can't use them anymore. And it's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Yes, I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Love how Ren is bringing scat back, you know what I mean? Scat's singing like he's properly like just taking that jazz and bringing it back into the light, because it's been gone for a while. You don't hear it very often. You don't hear any doo-wops or skibbity-bap-baps, you know? Skibbity-boo-boo-boo-bop. Where's that been? Where's that been? Well, Ren's had it in his pocket the whole time, and he's just been dying to pull it out, and absolutely kills with it, you know? Such a great way of improvising. And I think that's kind of where scat singing like came about, wasn't it? It was from sort of jazz singers, because like jazz jams would go on for ages and you run out of lyrics, right? You run out of lyrics to sing, so it's like, I'll just be a trumpet, you know? I'll just see what I can do with my voice here. And it's a wicked technique, and it's so cool to see, and it's perfect for this kind of jam, you know what I mean? And I love how laid back it is. Like Ren will just take a little seat, Romain will go for a jog, you know? They're just at the park, like they just happen to have instruments. It's great. They're going to start having a game of football in a minute while they're playing. Like you never know. I love the energy of it. come on. Come on, mate. Like, that was... That was special. Yeah, Tommy, I loved this. I love this. It like every neuron in my brain has been pleasured. That doesn't seem right, but it feels right. And I think, obviously for Ren, like being away all this time, going through treatment, not being able to like do what he wants to do, and the frustration, and you've clearly felt that frustration. These posts and stuff, it's just been like, oh, I really want to get this out, but I'm not well enough, you know, and like, yeah, it must have been really difficult, but at the same time as well, I feel that the scarcity, as a fan of Ren, like him kind of not putting anything out for a while. And as I came along, you know, 6 months ago, I started listening to Ren, and I'm listening to his whole back catalogue, his live shows and everything. So that like now that he's sort of coming back and doing these appearances, it feels incredibly special. And I think in a way, if it's any kind of like comfort to that kind of feeling of frustration he may have had of not being able to do stuff, I don't know if it's like been a bad thing to take a little time out, you know what I mean? I think it's kind of increased his like, what's the word? Star power in a sense, you know what I mean? It's more like, holy shit, it's Ren, you know? What, like it's added that mystique, I suppose, in a sense. And like now that he's like coming out and doing stuff again, I'm so excited, and the build up, the wait has made it all the sweeter, you know what I mean? So I really hope he feels that way, you know. I hope he feels it wasn't like completely like going through all that frustration of waiting for his music to come out, of wanting it to come out. Now it is, I think like the impact of it is even greater after the wait. You know, exactly, Anutar 6, scarcity increases value. That's what I'm trying to say, I suppose. But, you know, in some kind of a... Yeah. Claire says it's part scarcity, but I think also more following life's natural ebbs and flows, which artists can't do under a label. That's very true, you know. Yeah, it's very real, isn't it? It's very real, and... Yeah. Oh mate, that's made my evening. That was incredible. That was Romain, Axisa and Ren knocking on Heaven's Door jam in the Pavilion Gardens, which had just premiered, waited for everybody to watch it, and then come over here. We've all watched it together, and goddamn, that was amazing.